Dude, Johnny Depp. All right, I guess they're making another Alice in Wonderland and so like he is at Disneyland right now as the Mad Hatter, and people are like, "Hey, let's get a picture with the Mad Hatter." You get closer, it's like, holy shit, that's Johnny Depp, and he's done this before with Jack Sparrow in the Pirates of the Caribbean. Is this intimidating that I'm pointing this bat at you? Because I'll put it down.
I mean, a little bit.
There's a possibility I won't be able to stop if it is
a little bit.
All right, if it gets to the point where it's too much, let me know. But
I mean, the pink is calming me.
Yeah, the
but
pink's
the
good.
actions are.
Dude, pink is ruining my life right now. As my girlfriend, we hang up a bunch of. We just moved into a new house. I'm a handy man. I get things done. We needed a new drill. I said, "Hey, babe, can you order a new drill?" Got there same day. I was pumped up. It's fucking pink.
Ooh.
I'm the only guy that's going to use the drill. I go out. I go do jobs. I got this pink little drill. With that being said, it works like a charm and it fits in the hand great.
Got the little light on the front when you pull the trigger?
Dude, I have my credit card's pink. I think you've seen it. It was my Venmo card. I did not order the pink one. They sent me the pink one. I kind of like it, so I kept it. But pink is just taken over, dude.
Yeah, dude.
There was a time back in like elementary school where if you wore pink, you were kind of cool. Do you remember that?
Yeah, dude. The shirt.
Yeah.
Tough guys.
I had a pink shirt with a lion on it.
Ooh.
And I would wear it around. I'd be like, "What's up?"
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doesn't make the eyes pop pink. Doesn't really do much. I have a red complexion. You want to stay away from those types of colors. Your salmons, your burgundies. You know, it really accentuates the face here.
Yeah.
But
I like pink on a phone case.
Pink on a phone case.
Pink on a phone case. I can see it across the room without my glasses
see
on.
The girls with the not the hydro flask, not the Yeti. What's the one that's in?
The Stanley,
dude.
brother.
That's a hot girl cup.
Stanley.
It's a hot girl cup.
I feel like all these bitches, like, they all, like, get these cups, and they're like, "Oh, man."
We don't say bitches on the cap.
Oh.
We say hoes.
All these sluts were on.
We don't say sluts. We say hoes.
All these hoes.
Thank you.
They fucking.
They love pink, and they hold it high in the air. You notice that?
Yeah, dude.
They want you to see it.
It's like
Frappuccinos, too.
Yeah, they hold their Stanleys the way dudes hold fish.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like,
okay. That's a good.
Come on.
That's a
write
funny-
that down.
Yeah, write that down. Scribe. We need a scribe in here, Brandon. And I'm not saying it's you, but if you can hire a scribe, and I want him to write with a feather quill, can we make that happen?
I think we could make that happen. A feather quill would be dope.
And I want him to wear a wig like
Thomas Jefferson
Thank
type
you.
wig.
I was going to say George Washington, but Thomas Jefferson's great.
I got you.
Shout out to TJ. Do you have a favorite founding father?
I don't know. The more I'm on the internet, I'm like, oh, these guys were like,
what about this guy
fucking, who's
for
that?
the camera?
Oh, I can't do my eyesight's horrible.
I got John Hancock's signature tattoo.
Oh,
on my leg.
let's go.
A lot of people don't know that about me, but I got a founding father signature right there on the thigh. I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up, but we'll put it in post.
You got a hand tattoo on your leg?
That's right. I'm more of a Jim Foot Penis kind of guy.
Yeah.
John Hancock,
Yeah.
he's a good dude. The signature's a little much. I tried to model my signature after that. I don't have that. I think they had a little more time on their hands back then. That's actually not true. I think we have a lot more time on our hands now.
I think that they had more time to think about shit. They were doing a lot more remedial stuff. Like,
Yeah, they were building a colony, a
Yeah.
nation. They had some things going on. The classic Shane Gillis bit of George Washington was just so crazy because he had lead poisoning. Because
Yeah,
of
'cause of
his
his
teeth.
teeth, dude.
It's very
so funny.
He's like the only one standing up in the canoe as they're going over the Patatomic. Is that the river?
Oh, I have no idea, man.
I think it's the Patatomic River, or maybe it's the
Delaware.
the Pocahontas.
It's the Delaware, right?
The Delaware. How much do you know about Pocahontas, the person? She was real.
I know that she was an Indian lady.
Yes. And I'll tell you this, a little embellished by Disney Channel.
Yeah.
Or Disney, the mouse, if you will. They made that movie, Pocahontas. Now, in real life, there she is, kind of a piece, if we can go back a second. You got one up here.
Hell yeah.
That's Poke. Here's the thing.
Oh, she bad, though.
Yeah, but she was a bit of a sellout. So she did not. The storyline indicates that Disney put out that John Smith comes to colonize her land. She says, whoa, 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 we're going to fuck you guys up. They fall in love. She goes, hey, look, he's not that bad.
I feel like we skipped steps.
We skipped a couple steps. I think there was a talking tree involved.
Yeah.
But in real life, she went to England and they paraded her around and they were like, look, they're not all savages. Look at this beautiful woman. Like, they're real people over there.
Yeah.
So that way they can get the troops rallied. They go over there and just wipe them all out and take the land.
Ooh.
So Pocahontas was kind of at fault, but you gotta imagine that there was a rape and pillaging situation.
Yeah,
I don't think
pillage bait.
Yeah, she was pillage bait.
Damn.
She was pillage bait. So
They gave her a white ass name, bro. They renamed her Rebecca when she got baptized.
No way.
They called her Becky, bro.
Becky? That was the original Becky.
That's
dude.
crazy.
Wow, give me that Becky and all the land that comes with it. So, wow, they called her Rebecca.
That blows my mind.
That's great.
That's insane.
Yeah, she was in Virginia, the Tidewater region. I know this because I lived in the Tidewater region of Virginia, and there's this state park, First Landing State Park, and that's where John Smith came first before he went to Georgetown. If you can, I don't know, it's not Georgetown.
No, not where the master
What was the first settlement?
Jamestown.
Jamestown.
Plymouth Rock. No, you're right. Jamestown is the first one.
Yeah, Jamestown is the first settlement, but First Landing. Anyways, it's good to be here. My dog caught a bee in his mouth today. I did tell you that. There was some concern for that. Good boy. He killed the threat. He immediately killed the threat, but I just, you don't want the dog getting stung in the mouth, swells up and can't breathe. He's dead. That's
Cute
not
but
good.
sad.
Very cute when they get stung, but very sad. You seen the documentary Chimp Crazy?
I haven't yet. I heard you talking about it. I've been meaning to.
Brother, this one is a what? Did you see Tiger King?
I have, yeah.
So the guy that made Tiger King, Eric Good,
Okay.
he drew a light on the exotic animal keepers. I would say not a flattering one, right? So that community hates this guy.
Ooh.
There's another community of people. There's the tiger owners. And now, Brandon, if you could look this stat up, I hear this get thrown around. There's more lions or tigers in captivity in Texas than in the wild.
Well, that's actually, I think I know a little bit about this. I may be wrong, but I think they breed like double in captivity. Like they have more babies.
Oh, for sure. Oh, I mean, dude, yeah.
And
Because
they all live.
for
right?
a tiger to find another tiger to fuck is like is a long.
Meanwhile, in Texas, there's like dudes in chairs
Texas has
watching.
more than 3,000 that are thought to be than the 3,000.
So it's saying that there are more in Texas. There's about 3,000 living in the wild. So there's more than 3,000 in Texas.
I see. That
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like a lot of tigers that are living here.
That's a good amount. That's a comfortable amount.
What are they? Okay, they're keeping them with chain link fences. What are?
I mean, we got a lot of zoos.
Yeah, but all right. So Chimp Crazy. So this guy who made Tiger King, he couldn't get involved with the monkey moms because they know who he is. That's the community that this series is covering. Chimp Crazy. There's these monkey moms that take these chimpanzees and they raise them and they fall in love. There's no more being a mother than the mother of a chimpanzee because every other animal, tigers are a great example, humans are a great example. You reach a point where you leave the nest. You no longer need your mother, right? And for some, it happens sooner than others. For some, we're still living with our moms, but we're going to figure it out, right, Colt?
Yep.
But no. So chimpanzees rely on their mothers till their mothers die. Chimpanzees live very similar lifespans as humans. They live to like 50, 60 sometimes. So and a chimpanzee year is a human year. It's not like dogs. It's very similar. So these ladies take care of these baby chimpanzees. You've seen a baby chimpanzee, George of the Jungle. They're so cute, you know. They're in Hollywood. They're harmless until they turn 4.
Oof.
Now we have a ravaged animal that has these primal instincts coming in with these human instincts like, oh, chicken nugget, oh, human leg. I don't know which one I want, you know. And as they get older, right? So you have this little monkey that you're bringing around town. It's a fucking celebrity. Imagine living in Stamford, Connecticut, and you have a monkey.
yeah.
Travis the monkey. I'm going to get to him.
Oh,
this is a real story.
This is crazy.
But anyways, these monkeys, they're like free. They're not in the wild. They're not in a cage. They're living with the family. They have brothers and sisters. They're holding babies. They'll give a monkey a pet dog to take care of. And then it gets too old, and now it's in a cage. Can't go out. It doesn't know why it's in the cage, but it's in a cage and it can't move anywhere. And the second it gets out of that cage and it sees a human that represents captivity, meaning like a caregiver, anyone who feeds you, you see them, it sparks this instinct and they attack.
Yeah.
Tonka. Can we look up Tonka the chimpanzee? Tonka. Yes. So he's still alive, thank God. Thanks to Eric Good. But Tonka is the chimpanzee. He was in George of the Jungle. He was in the movie Buddy, which is a very popular one. And he was bought by this lady. So after these Hollywood movies have their day in the sun, they're sold to like circuses, side acts, petting zoos, right?
Whoa.
So they were revered. This guy's got an Oscar, dude. They were revered. I don't think so, but they were like revered, you know?
But he's got a tuxedo for
He's
sure.
got I think it was between him and Buddy, the golden retriever, and I think Air Bud had more.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm voting for Buddy.
That sounds racist.
Yeah, you ever hear a golden
retriever?
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you kind of went
We'll
there.
cut that out.
Yeah, we'll timestamp that one. But no,
Timestamp.
the golden retriever has never killed anybody. Don't look that stat up because I don't want to be proven wrong.
Yeah, don't look that up.
But I don't think a
wanna see
golden
that.
retriever has ever killed anybody. Are we good?
Yeah.
Okay. I just saw you intensely staring at that camera.
No, just doing my job.
I appreciate
Just
it.
occasionally
I
making sure he's
appreciate
in
it. And my
focus.
job is to kill the momentum, dude, and that's what I do.
Guys, give it up for the staff.
Yeah, let's give it up for the staff. Tip your servers tonight.
Tip the
folks.
bar staff.
Please,
Give it up
the
for
love of
Cassidy.
God. Give it up for Cass. Give it up for Quinn.
Yeah.
But so Tonka, this lady Tanya Haddix ended up with this guy. Tanya Haddix is not a primologist, is not a zoologist, has no. This is a girl that gets her lips injected twice a month and big fake tits.
Botulism.
Yeah, she's a botcher. And Tonka is her son. She is Tonka's mother. Now, this chimpanzee, she was working at this like inhumane zoo where like they have these chimpanzees and they would bring them around to children's parties and stuff. What's very funny is her husband, the man that was bringing these chimpanzees around, had a scar on his face, a big scar on his face because a chimpanzee ripped his nose off. And this is the guy you're letting bring a monkey to your house to play with your 6-year-old daughter. That's on the parents.
Brother.
That's on the parents. That's fucking crazy.
That's
I don't like
insane.
I don't like monkeys, dude.
Is this the same story that was like,
The Veil Lady on Oprah?
yeah, the one that the 911 calls?
That's
and shit?
Travis.
Oh.
Travis the chimpanzee was living a life like I explained,
Right.
ended up in a cage. One day he got out of the cage. First person he saw was one of the old caretakers, ripped her face off entirely. There was another one, the latest one, Buck the monkey. This old
You know what? Them all you have a.
I'm in the
That's
community right now. Dude.
crazy.
Buck attacked his owner's daughter. She lived. She got pretty like he took out chunks of her leg, like,
What
but
the
she
fuck?
lived. And then this lady like called the cops and demanded the cops kill the chimpanzee
Yeah.
because she didn't know what to do. She was in
Yeah.
too
How do
deep
you
with-
fucking like
yeah,
go back to feeding it and
yeah,
looking at it?
You're in too deep at that point.
Yeah.
And they're just too close to us.
Is that weird? Like,
hey, look
uncanny?
up a picture of a chimpanzee with a white iris. This is crazy. Notice how all these chimps have black irises. Click on that, the one to the right. Look how human-like that looks. Isn't that insane? It's very rare that chimpanzees have white irises, but every now and then they do. That looks like he's one chromosome
That looks like
away.
a dude in a monkey suit.
He's one chromosome short or over. I don't know the deal with the chromies,
Yeah.
but he is close to being. It looks like he's pondering something, like revenge.
Scheming.
Yeah.
Absolutely devious glance
Like-
right there.
Do you have an animal that you're most fearful of?
Um,
It's not a wrong answer because mine is chimpanzees.
dude, are bugs animals? I fuck with animals. Like if I see like a bobcat or something, I'm like,
How
fuck.
often have you seen a bobcat?
Dude, I'm from Arkansas.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys got some bobs up there.
Yep, I know about bobcats. I lived in Driftwood for the first few years I was here, so it was like you would see a lot of shit out there. I don't know about bobcats, but like coyotes and stuff. But fucking spiders, man, are the only thing that makes my primal instincts take over. Like I'm like not in control.
Yeah, I think there was for sure a spider on my neck when I was sleeping the other night. I felt something on my neck and it freaked me out.
No, sir, I can't.
What's
My-
that stat? You swallow 3 spiders a
That's
year?
fake. That's fake as fuck.
Yeah, you think that's fake news?
No,
That's big-
100%.
Is that big web?
That's big pharma for sure.
That's big pharma.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought it was big spider.
No, well, I mean, they're
What's the
working
difference?
together.
Yeah. They're all snakes in the grass, if you
Dude,
ask me.
I used to live, like I said, in Driftwood, and there were those wolf spiders, and they would like
Big boys.
they were everywhere.
big
I don't
boy.
want to say infestation, but like, bro, I had the glue traps, and I would have to replace them every
Well,
week. 'cause they'd
Kanye
be
said
covered.
it and just is still making music. So
Let's
you, could, you can say it
Let's
about a
go.
spider, dude.
Hallelujah.
Yeah,
Hallelujah.
I think for me it's just I mean the big boys, you know, I don't want to go swimming with a shark. I don't want to get a beer with a bear, but I'll kick it with a longhorn. You know, there's animals that can kill me that I'm not afraid of. A moose. People should be more afraid of meese.
They're
Meese, is that what it is? Brandon's our
I mean,
expert.
goose.
Yeah,
animal.
moose is the
Moose.
meese is the plural
Meese
of
is the
moose.
plural.
goose,
Yes,
geese.
Thank you. Yeah.
But yeah, no, meese are like the the size of cars. Like
No
trucks.
way, it's real. I thought we were all I thought we were all being
Mies is
silly.
also a company that was meant for selling tank parts and things.
Because what does a tank resemble? A big old moose.
Big
dude.
old moose, buddy.
You don't want to get in the way of that.
How come
Yeah.
there's no like fucking football teams
Montana
about?
moose?
There is.
No, but there should be.
Yeah, there
to your
should be.
point.
Like elks.
Here's an example. Utah.
Okay.
Can we look up the moose population in Utah?
Mhm.
They just made an expansion hockey team. Do you know what they named themselves?
What's that?
The Utah Hockey Club.
What the?
Would have been a great time for the Utah Moose. There's
Whoa,
2,500 to 3,000
They got
meese.
moose like we got lions, dude.
They got incredible amounts of meese. By the way, if you kill a mountain lion in Texas, $5 bounty. Just so you know. I'm just trying to spread the good word. But yeah, Utah Moose would have been a great name, right?
I feel like we got to circle back, but yeah.
Utah Moose. No, we talk about it too much in this pod. We can't. Unfortunately, we cannot talk about it for an 8th time. But the Utah Rhinos.
They do that for
Utah-
cats in Australia, you know.
And look up Utah Swarm. What is this? Breaking down the 6 remaining. Okay,
So
they
they
haven't
did-
landed on a name yet.
No, they're the football, or the hockey club.
But
They
it's
decided that, but they did a fan vote and they let them pick between 6 names. So there was the Utah Blizzard, the Utah Hockey Club or Utah HC, Utah Mammoth, Utah Outlaws, Utah Venom, and Utah Yeti were the final 6 names.
And the
they let
fans
them vote.
chose this?
Yeah.
I'm going to make a statement.
Wait.
Right. I'm going to make a concrete statement right here on my podcast. The people of Utah are the most boring people in America. You should be ashamed of yourselves. I hope the Mormon religion dismantles itself, and you guys should be ashamed that the Mammoth, the fucking they chose the hockey club over the Mammoth. Go back down. The Blizzard.
I got to ask, too, is it the Tom Hardy Venom? Never mind, guys.
Oh,
Edit
I
that
didn't
out.
even know. Was Venom a name? I didn't.
Yeah.
That's cool, too. The Yeti?
The Yeti's not even real.
Bro, I can't believe they chose the hockey club. That's embarrassing. What are you reading?
I'm just reading like if there was reasoning behind why they took it, or if there was like a certain thing that showed
Brandon,
how much
all
it won by.
of these are better than the hockey. That's the worst one by far.
Oh yeah, I agree.
HC? That's not a thing. They're trying to be too soccer. They're going to call them the HC.
Yeah, I would
That's
respect
crazy.
it if there was already like like Austin FC. There's already a football. That's a thing.
That's a
but
thing.
to try and make it your first
Utah
thing,
Hockey
there's
Club.
no other. A big thing they were saying was that because they're the Arizona Coyotes
Yeah.
relocated,
Yeah.
and so they were saying.
Oh, wait. The Coyotes moved.
Yeah, they were saying that the
I didn't know that.
Coyotes were given little respect and shit on as a mascot. So they were thinking that they maybe went for the safe thing and just
Pull up Arizona Coyotes logo.
I like it.
The coolest of all sports of all time. Fuck these people. Are you
Yeah, this
kidding
is
me?
sick
Oh,
as
that's
fuck.
That's
sick.
the coolest. Brandon, we need that in the studio. I want that behind my head.
Yeah, this
Put
goes
that on the
hard.
company card. That it goes so hard. God, I hate when people make stupid decisions, dude.
Yeah, it's
And I know there's a
bummer.
bunch of wars going on. That's what we could be talking about. But no, the Utah Hockey Club is the biggest abomination that 2024 has ever seen.
Oh, dude. Hockey, man.
We're not sports guys, though. And that's why it boils down to me talking about logos and uniforms. With that being said, we are in October baseball. Dodgers have a big game tomorrow night. I need juju from everybody. Do you know who Shohei Ohtani is?
I have no idea.
Shohei Ohtani is currently the best player in baseball. He's Japanese. I understand that's confusing because, as you know it, Japan is not in South America.
No, I know about this. They're big in baseball.
They are big in baseball. Now, your boy, played for the military U.S. baseball team
Let's
in
go.
Japan. I was third base, and we played military minor league teams. Shohei
Okay.
was already, I think he was playing for the Tokyo Giants. I don't know.
Right,
Maybe I think he was playing for the Angels at this time already, but we got shit pumped every single game.
Damn.
Japanese have a pitch that doesn't even exist in America.
Really?
I don't know what it's called. It's probably called the what are the
Kamikaze.
Thank you, kamikaze. It's called it's a sinker.
Who's that?
Yeah. Their pitch is the
Yeah,
kamikaze. It just sinks. It
You
just
see the
drops down.
torpedo?
It's a torpedo. That's very funny.
Is the who's the guy, the pitcher? I forget his name. I'm not into baseball that much, but the guy who's like monkey never crump. He's like, why are you eating bananas? He goes, monkey.
Oh
never
yes.
crump."
I believe that's is that Yamamoto? Kawasaki. Yeah, that was very funny.
Yeah.
Monkey never cramp.
Dude, I was eating bananas for like 3 months straight after that. It was the funniest
He's very
shit.
funny.
So fun.
Kawasaki's very funny. He just keeps pounding bananas well, that's the truth.
Yeah, great
That's-
motorcycles too.
Dude, I got a calf cramp during a football game once, and they pulled me off, and Sports Med gave me a banana, put me right back in the game. Brandon, I'm sure you're applesauce.
Yeah, you know what weirdly works?
Pickle
is
shots.
pickle juice.
Pickle
yeah,
juice,
I
pickle
I
shots.
hate
Yeah, I
pickles.
Oh, I
see
grew to
that.
love it.
But that was like, if you were cramping in hot weather, it was magic how quickly it fixed.
We
it.
would have team dinners before games. Everyone had to. It was like you're in an insane asylum you have to like take the pill and show your tongue. We had to do
Yeah.
that with the pickle juice, dude. We had to line up, get our pickle juice, take it, show the tongue, back to our cell.
Yeah.
I just watched The Joker. That was a big part of the movie. Was he kept taking his
The first or second or the
second
new
one. Don't waste your time.
It's bad.
So
Yeah.
bad. 45 minutes of fire, and then it just drifted off into nothingness.
Tim Dillon though.
Yeah, Tim Dillon had a funny part. It was very Tim Dillon. It was very quick. It was more like you look up The Joker, Tim Dillon in like, if you look it up right now, Tim Dillon will be billed like third, and then he has a 5-second scene.
Yeah.
I hate that shit.
The liberal elite probably edited it all out.
No, I mean if you just looked up The Joker and it said cast, like you don't have to do it. But I'm just saying, like Tim Dillon showed up very, very early. Also, his show have you seen a show that he's doing right now?
Yeah, like the Jerry Springer thing.
Yeah.
I'm so stoked for
I mean,
that. I need to
it's
watch it.
out. I watched the first one. It's weird. Here's the thing. When you make a pilot for a live studio audience, it's always going to be awkward. You kind of almost have to give that a season
Yeah.
to figure itself out because it's going to be weird. You can tell he like is figuring it out. I like the concept. Tim Dillon's like the greatest person to be the next Jerry Springer if we're going to do that.
Dude, there's another guy my buddy is obsessed with. We were watching last night. I forget his name.
Just like giving this a spin.
But there's another
Okay,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
going to stop doing that. Keep going.
But no, there's another guy that does it, and it's like, it's just like Jerry Springer, but it's modern. It's this bald dude. Forget his name, but it's cooking. It's popping off, and their studio audience is like,
Oh, are you thinking of Maury?
yeah, I think
Maury
so.
Povich?
Maybe
Pull up if we can.
I can text my
He's
buddy.
not bald.
He's literally
so, I mean, right away. that
no,
can't be
not
it.
this guy.
No,
It's like
no, I know who you're talking
it's a
about.
YouTube show.
I know who you're talking about.
Hot ones.
It's Dr. Phil.
I could get his name.
I don't know.
I don't know, but there's a show we should check out. Bald Face Truth
Bald Face
by
Truth.
Johnny Conzo. That's a great name. Bald Face Truth.
Yeah, I like that. But he just
It's just Pac-12 football news.
Yeah,
what a
yeah.
boring channel. Sorry, Johnny.
guys, can I drop something? Can I drop something heavy on you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Brandon, I need you to look up Otabanga, please. OTA space BENGA. Colt, forget about that bald guy because this is about to be pretty heavy.
Oh shit.
Just no. A. Put an A after the T, and then, yep, there he is.
Oh shit.
Don't read anything. Let me do the talking, please. Just look at that man. Otabanga, 1906, Brandon. The Brooklyn Zoo. This was a pygmy African indigenous man that was brought to America and was put in the primate house of the Bronx Zoo on display.
Holy shit.
A human fucking being. And for some reason, I went 30. Look at him. They filed his teeth down to look like fangs. He had a pet monkey. See that one? Where he's holding the monkey, top left, second to the right. Click that. That's Otabanga. That is his, and not to be confusing with Tabanga
That's
Lawrence
fucking insane.
from Boy Meets World.
Wait, how many years did he have the monkey? Hopefully not 4, right?
I think monkeys can go a little longer than chimps.
Okay, right
But also, Otabanga looks like he can handle himself.
on. Yeah, bro.
But he was a pygmy. He was 4'11", 25 years old. At a certain point, they let him walk. That's an adorable monkey. At a certain point, they let him walk around the zoo, so he would come out of his cage, and that would be like the crazy thing. Dude, I saw, there's like, this is after slavery. Slaves have been freed. There were black patrons there looking at this guy. And eventually, after like the 3rd or 4th year, they would let him roam around the park. And then people started being like mean to him and like afraid of him. Like, they were treating it like a tiger got loose.
Yeah.
Eventually, he got freed. Liberated is the word I'd like to use. He was liberated, lived with a black family in North Carolina. One day went out, made a huge ceremonious fire, shot himself in the heart. And then the papers took a hold of this, and they were like, Otabanga he just couldn't handle a civilization. He was too crazy and wild. No, this was a man that you guys abused,
Tortured
stripped from his family, stripped from his homeland, put him in a cage, and he killed himself, you blame that he can't fit into society like you were trying to help him. I'm disgusted by this. I'm slowly every day. I'm proud to be a human being. America does not define me because I fought for this country. I'm a patriot. I want what's best. But what has happened in the past? We're too quick to just dismiss the most disgusting things ever, like slavery, like what we did to the. I'm sorry, this is not the direct. This is sober brains.
What do you do about it though? Like, you just stop doing it, right?
You stop doing it, I guess. And I mean, we haven't done this since.
And then,
We've
like,
made listen, I'm not gonna act like we haven't made progress since 1912.
You just try to make sure no one else does it, and then like you pay honor to the dudes that went through it.
Did you hear about the Japanese game show where that like they faked this guy?
Yeah, I already know what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's
locked him in
crazy.
a room.
Yeah,
would like make him gamble for rice or whatever.
Yeah, he didn't realize that he was being. It was the Truman Show.
Yeah, that's actually like, honestly, okay, all right. I'm a bad guy. I thought it was the most entertaining shit in the
that's
world,
the thing. It's very entertaining.
bro.
Yeah,
it locked me in.
Well, dude, like if he's agreeing to this, I don't know. But he doesn't know. I don't.
Well,
I need to watch. Do you watch the documentary?
I did.
I think I need to watch that. I don't think I have a full. If you can maybe give me the synopsis.
So like basically, if I remember right, this dude signed up for this thing where he's like trapped in an apartment, and like they're like, we're gonna let you go like in a month, and then like he like collects these points to get the food or whatever, and then like, okay, well we're actually gonna extend the time, and they just keep doing that and doing that, and like he gets into this point of like Stockholm or something where he's like just like he's in like prison, so he's like going
feels
crazy,
safe in that room,
right? So like he just like lets it happen, and like it just keeps going and going, and like he loses weight, but he finally finds a way to like get rice like regularly, like a pound.
Yeah.
And he like can't cook it though, so they're like making this guy just eat like uncooked rice, but he finally gets a PlayStation, and he's like playing this game, but he like realizes he's like, fuck, I can't make food or get out of here, because they're like, you need to get X amount of points to like leave or win. You can leave, but like you won't get the money, right? They're like, if you get these amount of points.
But what did he think? He didn't think this was a TV show?
No, I don't remember. I don't think so. Because they stripped him down butt naked and stuff, and like they made him earn clothes.
So isn't there a part where he's butt naked and they like drop a?
Yes. So
Explain
at the
this to
very
me.
end, this is actually the fucked part. This is like what made me like kind of turned off by it, is he finally like they let him succeed and win the money, and he walks into like they're gonna bring him in the room.
Put a pin in that for 1 second. If I'm not mistaken, the whole point of this was that like if you do this, we'll make you a famous comedian.
I think he was an open micer comedian, and it was for like like $10 million or something.
Okay,
like,
I thought
it
it
would
was
make
I
his
thought he was
career.
playing
It's all for 1 million yen,
Yeah.
which is probably
Dude,
a little less.
Take out 2 zeros. That's what it is in American.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's 10,000. Did I do that right?
I would need to see. Hold on. Can you type out 1 million?
1 million. One zero
Six
takes
zeros,
it to
right?
100,000.
That's 6 zeros. 1 million.
Yeah.
So then now it's 4 zeros.
So 10,000.
Yeah, that's
That
10,000
sucks.
American.
That sucks.
Yeah.
But I mean, you grab one of these guys, I'm sure.
No, you take 1 zero out.
They think it's a week.
It's 100,000.
I mean, still being
Yeah.
locked in like a room and like tortured and
All right,
displayed.
so what's your
for-
time for that price? What's your time that you'd be locked in a room?
He was in like a year or
Yeah,
something.
a
Like
year.
fuck that. Like I'm going in like, you need to give me like $10 million.
Yeah, I want to earn more than like a CEO who works 40 hours a week if I'm
Yeah,
going to be
like-
locked in a thing for a year.
With a PlayStation?
All right, well now I'm back in.
I'm just saying,
Well,
but he didn't get that to the very
Okay,
end.
so like they're
Yeah,
like,
keep
you
going.
finally made about enough points or whatever. Like you win the money, and they go to take him into like the awards like room. They're like, we're gonna go out here, and then they walk him in, and it's just the room again. And they take his clothes, and they make him sit down. And he's like, he thought he got through it, and they're like, oh, they're fucking with me. I'm back in the room with nothing. So they strip him down butt naked, and he's sitting there ready to like start again, and. Because he can only win it through sweepstakes. The only items he can use, he has to win through sweepstakes. So he's constantly applying for all these sweepstakes.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
It's like
fucking
Mumford
huge
Davis.
detail. Yeah, Mumford.
Shout
would
out to
crush
Mumford,
this.
dude.
Yeah, best friend Mumford Davis.
That's crazy. He's locked
But-
away. They're like, congrats, you get to use this cruise ship from the damn.
Yeah. Right? But so
Yeah,
like,
no, they send him a VCU jersey, dude.
so he finally wins enough items that are worth enough to leave, right? And so they walk him into what he thinks is like the award ceremony room or whatever, and it's just another small room, and they strip him down, and he's like, "Oh fuck, they took all my points or whatever."
That's not how he said it. Say how he said it.
Oh, fuck. Where is all my points?
Nice.
Shout out Mike Ridley. Fucking. So he strips down and he's sitting there, and then he like gets started again to do the sweepstakes, and then all the walls fall down, and it's a huge audience, and he's butt naked and broken and sad in front of like a mothership room full of people. You know, it was super sad.
And how did he react?
Probably how you would imagine,
Like,
freak the fuck out and you know,
yeah.
like, my fucking balls are out and you guys are.
I would like to
torturing me.
think in that moment I would just start helicoptering. And
I would probably start swinging. I would
Yeah.
start attacking people.
I
'cause,
think and you're
like-
justified, and then
Yeah.
the Japanese law just puts you away for the rest of life.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, you have to die a samurai's death.
Yeah, man, it actually is really sad. I feel for him, especially because he was a comic. Like, that's,
Brandon, you know the term. What is it? The samurai.
Seppuku?
Yeah. What if they're like, you can win this money, but you got to do seppuku?
what the fuck is it?
You got to kill yourself with a samurai sword.
You
How much
stab
money?
yourself in the stomach.
Actually, Brandon
lit-
can break this down. There's like one where you do it, and there's one where you're.
So you need a second. So if it's honorable, if it's dishonorable, stomach slit it open, entrails out, you die on your own. If it's honorable, you hire a second, which is like probably whoever you dishonored. You ask them to honor you. If it was me, as soon as you cut your stomach open, I then behead you, so you don't have to deal with the pain.
Wow,
Those are how
Isn't there-
samurais died.
That'd be so funny if you missed a couple times.
that's so crazy.
Dude, in Shogun, they like the main guy, he's like a general and he's like all held like badass, and his like oldest companion is like, don't act like you're too tough. I remember your first second, it took you almost 10 chops as an 11-year-old to get through that man's head. And it's like, oh yeah, that could happen. Just being like, oh fuck.
That's the samurai version
fuck.
of being like,
Oh,
little,
shit.
little dick.
yeah. Oh, I can't cut a head off.
Dude, honestly, fuck Imperial Japan. Like,
Yeah.
they're like,
11 years old, would you
what
need
the
training
fuck?
wheels on your samurai sword, dude? You need your dad to get behind you and help you swing. I was doing it
Yeah.
by myself at 12, dude. You fucking pussy.
That's insane.
yeah.
Love their cars. Miatas.
Love their car, love their culture, dude. Don't let Pearl Harbor fool you. They're a peaceful people, man.
After Pearl Harbor, though, like almost immediately after Pearl Harbor, like they started getting
Well,
cool.
we slapped them on the wrist.
I
We let them
mean,
know you poked the hive a little too the wrong hive, I'd say.
I would say, like, honestly, fair exchange, Pearl Harbor,
I don't know,
Dragon
man.
Ball Z.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That's
You know
not
what
where
I
I thought
mean?
you were going. Yeah.
Pearl Harbor,
Yeah.
Mazda Miatas.
Also, it's a different story if they attack like the San Diego Naval Base. You know,
Yeah.
Hawaii patriotism kind of ends on the coast. I feel like, unfortunately.
Yeah, I almost feel like the native Hawaiians were like, fuck yeah.
Well,
You know, they're like,
yeah, because they weren't on those ships.
they're like, yeah. I feel like they were kind of into it.
They
Yeah.
Get the howlies. Fuck the howlies, brother.
Yeah.
That's the white.
They're like, they're just Jamaican. Brother, fuck them ships
Bra,
up,
bra, it's your boy,
brah.
Chet Hanks, bra.
Ooh, get the bad man.
What's the word for that accent?
Patois.
Patois.
Oh, patois.
Patois. So is Jamaican French?
I don't know, dude. All I know is their chickens are jerks.
Jerk chicken. Very good.
Come
Very
on.
good. And we'll be right back,
Come on.
folks. We're back. So we have no sponsors. Yeah,
We need to make a commercial.
dude, so for those who don't know, Colt McNeely, our guest today, who did not get in. We don't do intros here. We get right.
Oh,
we
hi.
Get right into the nitty gritty. But you are a what is your official title for the Kill Tony show? Production.
It's work production, yeah.
Production. Yeah. And so you guys did a Kill Tony in Vegas.
Yes.
Yeah.
We did.
So Colt, I mean, as far as I know, you do a bunch. But what I see you do a lot is you deal with the crazy. So this is a big part of Kill Tony, that you can't do the show unless you have people signing up to be pulled out of the thing.
True.
When I first moved here, it was at the Vulcan. As far as I know, it was all comedians. It was the people that I was seeing at the open mics. It was the people that I knew. It was a good time. It still is a good time. Now, because Kill Tony has gotten so big, and congratulations. But
give it up for Tony, guys.
you're a part of the team, dude. You deserve the applause. But also, Tony's never going to hear me.
Give it up for Red
Tony's not going to listen to this. You're listening. You're right here. But it appears over the years as it's grown, now there's a bunch of people that are coming to Kill Tony under the influence that all I need to do is become discovered. I don't do comedy. I don't do open mics, but I'm better than all these people. And if Tony sees me, he'll see it too.
Yeah. It's become kind of like a clout chase.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
I mean, I think these people really believe they can become stand-up comedian. I'm not taking a shot at the show, just so you know.
Well, I mean, no, like as the show, I feel like that's with anything too. Like you watch like old American Idol and like the interviews like in the beginning, like the signups were like always the wildest part because
Right.
like if anybody can sign up, the craziest,
Yeah.
insane people are gonna sign up for it. But like in that too,
And
you
that's
get
what
like
the voice change is like, no, we're going to find you guys now.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
No, but no, exactly. I know what you mean. Yeah,
That's because the voice, you don't audition. You get an opportunity to come.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. Which is
It's where Morgan Wallen got to
it's-
start.
oh
A
hell
lot
yeah.
of people don't know that. He was
Mhm.
singing like grunge, like Hinder, Lips of an Angel. And they're like, dude, if you got to change the genre and you got something. And
Oh,
then now
shit.
we have Morgan Wallen.
Wow,
Yeah.
really. But yeah, no, like, but in that too, like the dichotomy of that is, like, you have a lot of like crazy people that really maybe aren't pursuing this,
Right.
You
And
know,
I think my jadedness as a comedian has fogged the point that this is a show.
Yeah.
Like, and people can get careers out of it.
no, yeah,
But
like,
more importantly, it's a Monday night program.
right,
And that's what it is.
It's
We're
entertainment.
entertaining once a week.
exactly. And like, what I'm saying is, you get some like maybe like bad pulls, but you also get like the Cam Pattersons, or
But
like
the people that buy the tickets, people that are in the audience. I've been to a Kill Tony. How many of you like it when comedians
Yeah.
do good?
no, it's always
How many of you like it when
entertaining.
comedians do bad?
Yeah.
So they want the bomb. I mean,
No,
it's
I feel
the,
like-
and when you see a comedian at a comedy show bomb, it's awkward for everybody.
Yeah,
At Kill Tony, you have 5 of the best comedians in the world that are about to chime in and make it not
acknowledge
so awkward.
it.
Yeah.
Acknowledge it.
So it's great.
Well, I feel like that was like a big movement in internet humor, right? Was like the cringe humor.
Yeah.
You saw like H3 got huge off of that, and so it's like I
I
feel like
can't stand that guy.
in the prime though, in the prime,
I don't know what the prime was.
dude,
I just
old
think he's-
H3 was sick.
Is that Ethan Klein?
Yeah.
Yeah, he just seems like
Ethan Aniela.
such a F word to me.
Yeah, anyone that throws shots at good old Jordan Peterson, I'm like, oh, this guy's.
Yeah, you're gonna lose me there.
This
I think,
guy's
I think
room's
he's
a
an F word.
mess.
You're losing me there. I
This
think
guy's-
Jordan Peterson's an F word too. I hate him all.
Oh,
That's the thing, man. I'm right down the
brother.
middle. Listen. I don't like anyone who's preaching.
Oh, dude.
I think that's my thing, dude.
I love
I don't
it.
like McConaughey either. If
I
we're
like a
gonna
good
you want me
preacher.
to keep the list going, I can keep it going. I don't like these people that think they now Jordan Peterson's
His
a little
book's
different.
Good. His book's good.
He's a little different in the sense that like he's a professor and shit.
yeah.
When you get someone like McConaughey that does nothing for society and starts like preaching, I can't stand
Here's the
it.
thing. I'm pretty sure Jordan Peterson doesn't mind AR-15s. That's my only issue with McConaughey.
What he
Google that. I'm
he's
90%
against-
sure. Yeah,
he's
he's
against
yeah, he's a liberal soy boy.
he's against rifles.
Yeah, he doesn't like them AR-15s.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, man. He can act Texan all he wants, but you know what he is above a Texan? He's a Hollywood actor,
exactly.
and that's always going to come first.
He's a slug.
Yeah, I mean, McConaughey, America just needs to get its wink back. He says shit like that. We just need to get it. Oh, okay, all right,
He's
all right.
acting.
Yeah.
He's like, I was in Danish Buyers Club.
I mean, there was that classic. Who's the? Never mind. I already forgot what I was gonna say. But anyways, is there any been like? Have you ever been accosted at a Kill Tony by one of these crazy people?
Like a comic? No. But the endless homeless people?
You guys get a lot of homeless signing up now, huh?
No, just they're on 6th Street.
Just
So, like-
yeah. And see, you're running all over the place.
Yeah, I've been like chased by a dog one time. Like,
Yeah,
almost bit by a dog.
yeah.
I like always almost get hit by cars just because like 6th Street drivers are insane. Anyway,
Now, what is the biggest Kill Tony production you've been a part of?
we did Madison Square Garden twice.
That's
sold out in New York.
That was a Friday,
Shout out.
Saturday consecutive.
I think so. It's all a blur.
What? So you set up. What was your part in getting ready for the Madison Square Garden show? I'm sorry that this is an interview. I don't ask.
No,
when
let's get into it.
You're like one of my best friends. We talk all the time,
Yeah.
but we never talk about work.
Yeah, no, it was actually like honestly surreal, and it was a very like crazy experience because like I've been in New York like when I was a kid, but like I've never like worked with anyone from New York. And there's like so we're setting up the stage and we got this like really beautiful, nice table.
Heidi? Oh, table.
The new table.
Sorry, I thought you were talking about the girl.
And it's like kind of complicated to put together. Like it all breaks down and it's all modular. And I'm trying to, because I can't touch anything. I have to like just direct these guys, and there's like 20 huge New York dudes. Hey, like
a couple Puerto Ricans.
Yeah.
maybe?
no,
Just all old. I'm walking. He is.
yeah, for
Yeah.
real. And they're like, "Who's the kid? Like, who's telling us how to put the table?" And it was just like really like a really cool experience. And like we got to put it together, and we're on stage, and we just set the table up. We lay all the mics, sound check.
Was it sold out? Both of them.
Yes, sir.
So you saw every. Man, there's a lot of people.
Yes, sir.
How many?
I don't know exactly. We can look it up.
Because it's what the
but-
stadium holds, and then but the fact that there's a stage.
Yeah,
cuts
one
out,
corner,
It cuts
so-
out like a fourth or a third,
I think it's like
maybe a fifth.
It's like this.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
I would say a fourth, right?
I'll find out the number.
Yeah.
Real quick.
But it was a fuck ton, and they were going nuts when Shane walked out. Yeah,
So close to 20,000, dude.
yeah, twice.
Wow.
But yeah,
Yeah, what was the loudest? Because so many.
Shane-
That was the loudest pop.
and Cam too. So I go up and I
Over
get
like,
the-
what about Dice?
so everybody. So from my perspective, because sometimes I'm running, right? So
Yeah.
like just to clarify, I get the comics, and I have to go on stage and I have to get the name from Red Band and just go out in the stadium, whatever seat. Towards the end, the second show, like most people were in the nosebleeds, so I started I hated seeing that 320 section 320. I was like,
Oh, and you had to sprint up there.
oh yeah, I ran like I
you know,
ran
you
like crazy.
You should have checked your step count on your phone after, because
Yeah.
I bet you put at least a mile on.
Oh, easy,
Yeah,
very
yeah.
easily. But
Can you look up what the Moody Center in Austin holds? I'm just curious how big it is, because that is the best. I love that arena. It's so easy to get in and out.
Yeah.
Have you guys been to the Moody Center?
MSG is great,
It's a
too.
gosh darn treat. What does it hold? What do we got? I hate that when Google pulls up one thing so easy, and then I have to for the same question.
Yeah.
I have to dig.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, because I was trying to find it for the concert seating. It says
Throw
that
in the
it
word
can
capacity after
says
that.
that it can seat 16,000 total, and it seats 10,000 or 11,000
For a
for
basketball
basketball. So
game.
probably somewhere around 11 to
Right on.
13.
And then I bet a Knicks game holds like 18,000 or something. But it doesn't matter. But so do you guys have to set? Did you hear about the weird thing that just happened to Shane Gillis in that big show in Toronto?
no,
Dude, pull up Shane Gillis's his opener got booed off stage 2 weekends ago, and this guy Charles Bliznek, the only thing he's ever been was he was in Tires. He was in
Okay.
the episode 1 of Tires. Remember that journalist? That
yeah,
was like so
yeah.
this guy
Ooh,
opened for
fuck.
Gillis at this arena and got booed off the stage.
I've seen that happen.
The video is tough to watch. But apparently nobody could hear the sound. The sound system was so bad.
That's what this Reddit post is complaining about. And we had another comic we know open for him, and like in the comments were people being like, "That opener sucked." Yeah, and
Make sure
like
it doesn't get in here.
yeah, and all the you could literally see in the comments of their photo that they posted for it being like, "Dude, that opener, you were great. That opener fucking sucked."
Talking about her?
No, the
Yeah,
guy
yeah.
that got booed off
yeah.
or whatever, and then here you can see all the sound complaints.
Wait,
and
the
stuff.
one that you just brought up, was she catch flack?
No, I was saying on her post. So
got
I
it.
remember reading like
check.
that other opener sucked, and I forgot about it. Then you bringing this up right now.
Have you not seen the
re-reminded me.
video?
No, I haven't. I'll watch it after.
It's gonna bring you to a dark place as a comic.
Oh,
It's
I'm
tough to
so
watch.
not
It's
excited.
tough to
I've
watch.
seen that
It's
in an
almost
arena,
like
yeah.
it's almost like now if someone were to offer me that, I have to think about it.
No,
Yeah.
right?
So to see that,
Or Tony was opening or featuring, and
say the name if they're famous. If they're not famous,
I
don't say it.
honestly I don't remember
Okay.
the name of the opener, but
female.
I honestly don't remember, but
Oh, you fucker, you know. I
but
can see
I
in
was-
his eyes.
it was crazy, and it wasn't like even the jokes were bad, but it was just like
I know
it
who
was
you're
some
talking about.
rowdy boys in there.
I know who you're talking about.
And it was rough, dude.
Yeah, Spencer Caven's friend of the podcast, he went to go see Chappelle at the Moody Center, and the opener, was it a Chappelle show that you went to? Maybe I don't know who you're talking about, but that is fucking hell. But yeah, apparently, so Gillis the question I was about to ask you, with this Gillis show that everyone, he just showed up and said, ready to do comedy. but
Baller, king shit.
But I've looked into it. You're supposed to bring a sound guy with you,
Hell yeah, represent.
right?
Let's go.
You like so when you guys do Kill Tony, the stadium is not just ready for word of mouth.
There is a
Speaking.
lot of like housework that happens that I'm not involved with. I am a sound guy and stuff, but
To my understanding, they got to drop acoustic sheets. Like there's a bunch of shit that needs to happen.
I wish I knew all of the details on it, but we get there like 8 hours before the show sometimes.
Like, you need like a
and
Kino with you.
They have like a lot of them.
Yeah.
They have a bunch of those guys.
So Gillis just showed up with nothing.
Well, usually in my experience, the house does all that. So
So that's what I thought. So that's what I'm thinking. Like, how on earth?
I mean, they'll have like 3 guys just working monitors.
Yeah.
Like I think just on the side that I'm on, they may have more dudes on the other side working monitors. Then they have a dude in the middle of the room that's working like house. And then they have a full lighting guys. Like it's really, really dense.
Yeah, man.
What venue was he at?
Scotiabank Arena.
In
Toronto.
And he was supposed to bring his own audio tech.
I doubt it.
This is what there's just a lot of like talk about this now, where it's like how.
I mean, it's good.
I mean, maybe they've never done a comedy show there. I don't know. The amount of people that were in there was jarring, and I don't like because the stage was like a WWE ring, like in the middle. I don't think I like that.
Yeah.
I like to when I saw Bill Burr at the arena. That's the only comedian I've ever seen at an arena. He did Moody a couple Christmases ago, and I saw him. It was I heard him perfectly, and 2, it was stage the way you guys do Kill Tony.
Yeah.
That's the way I like it.
Yeah.
When I do my arena tours, I like the stage. I like a corner stage personally, but you know, these bigger guys, they have their own preference. I know like Nate Bargatze does the round, and he did a special in the round. I thought it was great. Same with Segura, right? Sledgehammer was in a round.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm looking too. I mean, they have big acts like Justin Timberlake's here, Billie Eilish, Iron Maiden. You know, the Maple Leafs play all their home games. Like, this isn't some schmuck ass arena. I doubt that.
Yeah, and the load on the audio guy would be way less for comedy.
Yeah.
I feel like it's on the arena then, right?
Yeah. I think that's on. I think when you're working at a fucking arena, you shouldn't have to bring a sound guy. Like, you've been to a concert, dude, and looked down and seen that fucking sound booth in the back.
And
There's so many people.
Why are they waiting on the talent to get there and ask the talent for people to work? They should have been in contact with like managers and stuff to like get all of that in advance.
Yeah, there should have been sound checks the day before.
Yeah. There's a lot that goes into that.
Yeah, but that was a, and then I heard Gillis said it was his biggest show yet.
Oh,
I
congrats.
just feel bad for that.
Oh, actually,
guy.
I know what you're talking about. I saw a post about that.
Yeah,
that broke records.
but I do feel bad for that kid, dude. I think he was the first one to come out, and
Trial by fire, dude.
to get booed off stage. First of all, I'm playing through. I'm not gonna let them win. Fuck you guys. Like Bill Burr. 9 more minutes.
Yeah.
You ever see the Philly meltdown?
I have not.
Oh wow.
But I've seen Casey Rocket. He's does.
Oh yeah, when he does that. But like
reference.
Bill Burr's big moment. He went up. The crowd was rowdy. They booed at Dom Irera, and he just was so angry about that, and he came out and just shat on them.
Yeah.
Shat on Philly, like just talked shit about them. He's like, you're the only person you have to look up to is a fake fucking boxer. He's not even fucking real. And he's like, I hope you guys get cancer, but you're all skinheads, so I wouldn't be able to tell the difference anyways. You racist fucks. 9 more minutes, and he just keeps like calling out the time.
Awesome.
It's awesome, dude. And like,
Dude,
and then like towards the end, he starts to win them over because he didn't let them win.
Yeah.
This guy said, he asked, he's like, you guys want me to leave? Okay, I'm going to go. Enjoy the rest of the show. And then that's where they start cheering when he leaves. So they boot him off stage. It's just.
It's so.
But
Donovan McNabb, piece of shit. You'll never win a
but if
fucking
they
Super Bowl.
couldn't hear the kid, right?
I mean, it's tough. Like the video I watched, you can barely make out what he's saying.
I mean, if you can't hear him, if they're saying that, then it's like it's no fault of his.
Yeah.
Either. It's just I feel like that would almost be like a kind of a cool experience, like to not bomb and to still get to experience that level of boo.
I mean, I even feel bad for talking about it.
I will say it is like because I've been there. Like you see Kill Tony in the arenas, they love to boo these guys. Like when the minutes do bad, and like I was saying before, like I go up on stage and sometimes I have to like hide behind the table and wait for a moment, or like I'm hiding behind band members, and I've seen people just get booed hard, and it's like feeling that negative energy and that wave is that's a
new thing in Kill Tony is booing. That used to not be a thing.
In larger rooms, it's way more rowdy. And it's like
Yeah.
you see that in arenas like in every sport or in every kind of like entertainment.
Well, I just mean like at the mothership, people are getting booed now at Kill Tony. A little.
I mean, I honestly, dude, I'm in the back and I'm running most of the time,
Yeah,
so
yeah,
like
yeah.
I miss a lot of the minutes.
No, there'll be a Tuesday, and I'll be like, "How was last night's show?" And you're like, "I have no idea, dude."
Yeah, dude.
I hope it was
There's a
good.
lot. People don't really know, but there's a lot of work that goes on behind
Yeah.
the scenes. Anything that Tony mentions that he may want, like in passing in the show,
Yeah.
or like an idea of like, oh, I wish we could, like blah blah blah. Like
He expects that on Monday.
yeah, like last week he said something about hard hats, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I bet you we have hard hats next week. Like,
Are you wearing hard hats now?
no. Like
Oh,
there was a
okay.
joke about, oh, I wonder what this guy would look like in a hard hat, and I'm like, oh, I bet you we stock
Yeah.
hard hats so next week. But we have a whole like equipment like
Nice.
list of just things of whatever can happen we can be prepped for.
Any moments of like people like these like people stalking Tony, like weird things like that?
I don't know about Tony personally. I don't,
Right.
you know,
But
but
I just mean like, have you ever seen like someone like?
weird people of the show though. Yeah, there's a lot of weird dudes.
Yeah.
It's
Listen, I worry about your safety on Monday nights, dude.
nah, dude.
you're
I work with Navy SEALs.
You're also kind of a king.
Yeah, they come on.
Yeah.
But I work with
I mean,
kings.
amongst those people is what I'm saying. Like they look at you as like,
Well, they can't kill me because who's gonna let them in the door?
yeah,
You-
yeah. Well, it's
you
called
can't-
Kill Tony, not Kill Colt.
Yeah, come on.
Come on.
But
But you've enjoyed your time working with the show.
oh, dude, yeah. I switched my entire life path for
Yeah.
this show.
Yeah.
I used to be a martial artist, and I used to own and operate an academy. And when I got on Kill Tony, I was like, wait a minute. Like back in 2019, I first met Tony. I got pulled out of the bucket in Plano, and
Famously kicked a cap off of a water bottle.
yes, true.
Yeah.
True. But the good old days.
Now that's the fact. I mean, you could have missed. Just like, you know, when you get a kick flip down, your mom finally comes out. You're like, "Hey, mom, watch this," and you can't land it.
Yeah,
When you bring up, I mean, Kill Tony turns into a talent show real quick.
absolutely. And I was lucky enough. I was actively competing and training really hard at that time.
So you
when
were
I met
zoned
them.
in. You were zoned in.
I was absolutely like, I
Yeah.
can't. I guarantee I can't do it now with that. accuracy.
2019, ISIS was a threat. You were probably just thinking,
Oh,
they're gonna call
young
my
buck,
number. Yeah.
USA baby,
Yeah.
feeling.
You're not going to miss that cap for
No.
America. That's you kicking that cap was very much so like George Bush throwing that strike right after 9/11 on at Yankee Stadium.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go.
Reminiscent to Donald Trump getting shot and saying fight.
Dude, it was nuts. There was a lot of like chanting, but yeah, no.
Remember when Trump got shot in the ear and that happened? I was like, this guy might win. And then he did a debate where he talked about dogs being eaten, and I'm like, he just fucked himself.
Well,
so
hold on.
dude. Okay,
Ducks are being eaten.
Yeah, I don't want. Hey, listen.
So, okay, so if I may, so people are like, oh, like immigrants would never eat ducks out of a park, right? But it's like, I know like white immigrants
Well,
that like definitely take ducks.
Hey, you ever meet a Russian dude? They're
Yeah,
eating
for
muskrat
real.
soup.
You get anywhere in the Eastern Bloc and they're seeing like warm weather birds, they're taking that shit.
Listen, we let immigrants live in America. In their country,
We put them in the zoos.
that duck is not in a park. It's in a fucking pond, and it's food.
True.
It's not a park.
Yeah,
it's the wild.
The concept of like, hey, in America we don't hunt, we go to HEB.
Yeah, I mean, you're like starving for food, and there's just a fucking egg foo young
Well, I mean,
walking
come
by
on.
you.
Even if you're not starving, like if I had like experience, I'd take a duck for the sport of it. You know what I mean? In
Brother.
a pond.
Can I be honest with you? You don't need experience to take down a duck. I don't know what you think these guys are doing.
Well, I used to live in a neighborhood and there was a pond with ducks, and I'd lie if I said I didn't try
You
to
just
take a duck sometimes.
I'd strangle it, dude.
A goose? I'd get a goose.
Oh, I've been pecked by a
Goose
goose.
will come to
gotta
you.
Be careful, dude. I've been
Yeah,
pecked by a goose, dude. It's fucking.
A goose will come to you. You don't have to chase a goose.
No, you put your hand out. It comes up like it's got. I got pecked by a goose once. My dad set me up. I got pecked so hard. I've also been pecked by an emu. I don't like birds,
Emu.
especially the ones that don't fly.
Yeah, land birds.
I don't like land birds, dude.
Oi,
do-
like Australian birds.
Yeah, the dodo, not a fan.
Yeah,
They're
dude.
extinct.
Funny thing about non-flight birds, bring it back to like getting you get money from the government for killing animals. In Australia, they do that for cats.
Really?
You know what I mean? Because people brought like house pets over and they like get out, and then like they'll like place with the most land birds ever. You know, cats just
yeah,
decimate.
Yeah.
You know,
Well, I forgot which country it is, but there's a country where cats aren't owned as pets, so they're all stray. But it's the reason why this country has no mice, no roaches, nothing. They probably don't have pigeons either. But
definitely don't have fucking.
people will feed the duck. They feed the cats like old ladies feeding a duck at the pond. Like everyone's feeding cats. Like you put food out for the cats. Everyone takes care of the cats.
Yeah, if an Australian immigrant went there, it's like.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like, mate, we a bunch of
Yeah, the president's gonna be talking about it. It's gonna be a whole conspiracy.
Yeah. Well, I just think. Are you a cat guy? You got a dog.
I'm allergic. I'm a dog guy.
Yeah, I got a dog. I like cats though. I like how they mind their own fucking business. My dog torments me, Colt. He follows me around everywhere I go. He's bullying me. He wants me to throw the ball. I love him to death. But a cat, I can't help but think wouldn't do that.
I'm into that. I need the attention.
Yeah, the attention's good.
Yeah,
The
I have a little
attention's
dog.
good. Yeah, you do have a little cute little chihuahua,
Yeah,
dude.
she can learn tricks.
Yeah.
She knows how to dance.
Does she dance?
She can jump, sit,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
stay.
Those are just human. Those are just functions of a dog.
Yep.
What you're naming now.
Best trick she knows is don't bite me.
Yeah, it's a good one,
Dude,
That's
the
a good
first
one.
trick I taught her was please don't bite me.
Yeah, I mean that's a good that. Yeah. So, did you gamble when you were in Vegas? Do you gamble?
Hell
Did
yeah,
you win
I
some
did.
money
I did, sir.
on the slots?
No, sir. Well,
What'd
I
you
mean, I
play?
did, but
What-
that wasn't what was like notable, right?
I just fantasize me retiring in Vegas and just having leathery skin, cleaning my pool in the backyard. My wife's bitching at me. I'm gonna pretend like I'm going to the grocery store, straight to the blackjack tables.
Dude, I'd be there with you.
God, that fascinates me. Vegas, I love Vegas, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god! And you guys, what venue did you do Kill Tony at? Just Skankfest?
We did I think it was Resorts World. It's the new one over there on the strip, I think. It's over
Is
there.
that a new hotel?
New casino. Hotel,
Nice.
yeah.
And so, what is it like there? Was it just super rowdy?
No, it was beautiful. It was like it was like
A normal Kill Tony, normal.
yeah, it wasn't rowdy at all.
No
We
band,
had
right.
it was our band. We had everything set up like normal. Like it was a great venue. I burnt my foot really bad, so I wasn't able to run
How?
the names. I dropped my clothes steamer getting ready for Vegas. My clothes steamer just like exploded steam
Ooh.
and boiling water on my foot.
Dude, you rely on that foot.
I do,
You're a
but
foot guy.
luckily I had the other PAs there to help, and we got it done. Everything went super smooth.
Nice.
We worked with Notorious, the production team.
B.I.G.
No, the
Biggie
production
Smalls.
team that works for.
You worked with Biggie Smalls on that.
No, they do the
Nice.
production
You asked me
work.
about Pac?
Camera work for like the UFC, and they did Rogan's Burn the Boats
Oh, nice.
and stuff. So they do great work. We work with them at MSG. Like
Oh, it's
anytime we're with them, stuff goes smooth. So that's fun.
well, shout out to them, dude.
Yeah, big shout out to
Shout out
Notorious.
to them.
Yeah.
What else you do in Vegas? You do anything fun?
I won a lot of money on blackjack, dude.
Yeah,
Me and the
you
boys,
play
like
blackjack.
all the
huh?
guys from Sunset
Tunnel of
were there.
Chaos.
I don't know what that means.
That's what what's his name called? Dana White calls it the Tunnel of Chaos.
We were there for 6 hours.
That's
I think
the tunnel.
we were.
You
in
were
it.
deep in the Tunnel of
We were-
Chaos.
they were just feeding us PBRs, and
That's the beauty
Monica,
of it.
she was playing slots, right?
Mhm.
And she lost so much money.
Yeah.
But I just sat down with my buddy Adam, and we just were playing the $5 tables, and we would just always bet the minimum,
Yeah.
and then double down and split whenever the dealer had a low
I
number.
only lose playing blackjack. I've had some luck at the roulette table. I've had a lot of luck at the craps, but you
Roulette
shoot, you
too,
shoot some
roulette, yeah.
dice.
No dice. I don't know about that, but roulette.
See, once you,
we fuck around
if
with.
we ever go to Vegas together, I'll give you. When you learn craps is the most fun.
At the New Year, we're all taking a trip. The crew, we're all going to Windstar.
Who's
right
that?
after the Windstar's the
No,
right
who's the crew?
at Sunset.
Yeah, I'm sure I won't get invited.
You're invited now.
Yeah, we'll
this is
see.
me inviting
Yeah,
you. I'm
yeah.
organizing it.
Oh, it's coming
this is
from you?
my trip.
Oh, if
Yes.
it's coming from you. I'll probably get invited.
Yes, you're invited.
That'll be nice. That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
Go, edit that out.
Hell yeah.
But no, we're gonna go up there and just hoon at the blackjack tables, dude.
Yeah.
I made enough to pay back Monica's losses, and then I was able to tip all of the staff
That's nice.
heavy,
That's nice.
and then still pay for my Uber, breakfast, lunch.
What's the number? What'd you win?
I didn't count it all,
Yeah.
but I started with 40.
What was the biggest cash out you had of the night?
The cash out was like So I cashed out $450 from blackjack.
That's significant.
And then I went over to the slot, and we're like waiting for the elevator. And like every night we hit the slot on the way up. And we're like, okay, one more. So I take a 10 and I slap it in the slot. We won $68.
Nice.
So it was just like a perfect cap. And then we went and cashed that out. And we paid back all the losses, got food galore, and then Uber to the airport.
Oh,
and
Vegas
back.
is a good food place because they have all like the top fast food. It's not like you can get cuisine in Vegas. Did you get cuisine?
No, dude. I was eating like
Five Guys, burgers and fries, Shake Shack, stuff like that. That's
Yeah.
they got a Wahlburgers there in Vegas.
Yeah, the White Castle on Fremont.
Yeah.
I was too nervous to try it.
Shit. I meant to say sick, not shit.
But fucking I forget what it was called. But right there where they do Skankfest, there's a really dope hot dog place. It's like I want to say Dirty Dogs.
Hot dog on a stick?
No. But they do them like
You ever had
however
hot
you
dog
want 'em.
on a stick?
A corn dog?
But it's the place called Hot Dog on a Stick.
Oh no!
It is called a corn dog, yes, but they do this thing called they have a
I
cheese on a
misunderstood.
stick,
Yeah,
and it's just the corn dog bun with melted cheese. My mouth is I can't get.
it's like
I'm
a
not gonna be able to
mozza-
get through this. I'm
like
not
a
gonna be able to-
mozzarella
I'm drowned.
corn dog.
I'm fucking suffocating on my saliva right now. But oh man, cheese on a stick. It's like a grilled cheese. But dude, we have hit an hour here. We usually put up 60 minutes on the pod. This was effortless. I gotta say,
brother.
I kind of thought you were gonna be awkward on the pod, and you were not.
Am I awkward?
No, because
Oh,
when
fuck, now I'm
no.
thinking about
What
it.
I'm saying is, you don't podcast often, and when people like just hop and and shout out to him, he would admit it too. Austin Young came on the pod a couple weeks ago, shut down completely. I had to milk him for words, dude. It was insane. I'm not saying milk because he's shaped like a cow. I'm gonna stop. But you were great, is what I'm
Thank
getting
you.
at.
Thank you.
Surprisingly so. I thought
Thank
I
you
thought I
for
was gonna have
having
to
me.
really milk you here. And I don't mean jack you off. Let's just get into the. Do you have anything you want to plug at this point? This will come out a week from today.
Sunset Strip every Tuesday.
Yeah, you can see me and Colt there every
Yes.
Tuesday.
Good e-
Also, Good Evening News.
Yeah.
Tuesday nights.
Kill Tony every Monday. I'll be there. Freaking secret show tonight.
Yeah, yep. Secret show every Thursday at the Sunset Strip. You could, one of the best shows in town.
Absolutely.
That's Red Band's secret show. I don't know what I have going on, but you can find me at social media, Matt Stew Comedy. Plug your Insta.
At Probably Cold.
Brando.
Brandon Lejean _ on Instagram. Weekly shows. Creek Cave Live Thursdays. Rockies Wednesdays.
If you're out there and you're a baseball fan, you don't have a dog in the fight, we can really use your juju. The Dodgers, we need it. We're 2-2 against the Padres. It was a big game last night in the green room. And
The Rogers, bro.
the
Let's
Rogers,
go.
baby. Let's do it. And this has been the Captain's Dogs. Woof, woof.
Woof,
Thank
woof.
you so much, Colt.
Thank you.